Apatow, the man behind The 40-Year-Old Virgin and Knocked Up, is back with the new movie Funny People, starring Seth Rogen, so funny, and Adam Sandler as guys who know stand-up comedy can come from a life of getting knocked down. Take a look. Please welcome Seth Rogen and Judd Apatow.
Well, you wrote this, directed this, and I want to thank you for getting all dressed up for us.
I did.
You're nice, too.
I look okay. It's I didn't wear a suit. I don't know the protocol. I have a hedge fund I'd like to sell you.
Well, this movie, from beginning to end, we just cracked up because, Judd, you wrote and directed this movie. Yes. It's about a young comic.
Yes, named Joy Behar. It was based on Joy, right?
Based on Joy Behar.
I have my...
But Seth, you play this young comic Ira, and you've been hired by a big-time comedian to write jokes for him, but he's dying, and he's played by Adam Sandler. And you said that...
Wait a second. I can't even listen after watching that bikini wax. Yeah, that's great. Are we not going to address that? Address that.
An homage.
Weigh in on Hot Topics. I mean, that's the kind of thing that you would have done in one of your films.
Would that be a good scene, too?
I was trying to count the pulls. There seemed like a lot of them. I don't know if that was... I counted 34 pulls.
That's the kind of thing that's the girl version of the boy thing that you guys do.
I was just shocked that after about 4 pulls, it looked like you were enjoying it. Yeah, it turned a bit.
Euphoria set in. So you have your genitalia jokes. And
you speak Italian, that's nice.
That's genitalia. Right. I'm only allowed to say the P word once.
Yeah, you can only say genitalia.
I can say genitalia.
Little Italy has the best genitalia I've had, actually. If you go out there, it's good. Thank you.
I like mine al dente. What about you?
Yeah, it's good al dente.
Okay, see, this is not like other shows you've been on, right? No, okay.
This is the best.
No, but you said nothing in this film is accurate, but it's all true. What does that mean?
Well, it's basically... I was full of... crap? Pee? I don't know. Basically, you know, when I first became a comedian, I lived with Adam Sandler in North Hollywood, California, and we were broke and had this tiny apartment. And the movie's about, you know, the moment when I first started getting jobs and being allowed in the business. And most of it's made up after that point. Yeah. But it's about my love of comedians. And it's also about some issues of life and death that are funny because it happens to comics.
Right.
Seth, also moving. It's not just all funny.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
very moving.
Yeah.
Some guy came up to me after a screening we had yesterday, and since it's kind of a serious, emotional movie, wanted to, like, connect with me in an emotional level, and I was like, I don't do that. I just
play that.
Yeah, exactly. Don't because the movie's serious, I care about your real feelings.
Seth, when you were a comic, there's one thing I have to ask you. Your first stand-up gig was at a lesbian club. Where was that?
It was called the Lotus Bar in Vancouver, and the lesbians liked me. They were very open to me. They were welcoming of me. I was non-threatening, I suppose.
Well, you're a guy, so how threatening could you be?
Exactly. I was a man. I still am, mostly. That hasn't changed much. But, yeah, the lesbians, I recommend doing it in front of lesbians for your first time. They were very, in every way. Yeah.
Were you young? I don't know how old you were then, but we have a clip of you doing stand-up, I think, one of your early acts when you were just 13. We found this. Take a look.
Oh, great.
I'd have to say the most difficult thing about being Jewish would be the grandparents. Now, I'll give it to you. All grandparents are difficult, but Jewish grandparents are special. They're purebred pain, compressed into small, wrinkly bodies.
You were funny.
That's not bad.
Not one of the being, but Adam Sandler as the comedian whom you care about.
Yes.
Is a very unhappy man.
Yeah.
He has no friends. He has no family. The theme of it is that comedians, male comedians, Oh, and by the way, we should point out that this beautiful woman is your wife, Leslie Mann, who's in the movie, but we'll talk more about that later. But do you feel that comedians are lonesome, unhappy male comedians, men?
I guess there are some. We've met a few along the way.
Yeah. They're suicidal. What, are you kidding?
Yes. Yeah. I think you have to be masochistic to get up in front of a room full of people and try to make them laugh. I mean, you have to hate yourself in a weird way to do that. Right now, a little bit, but...
The only thing worse that you could do would be to give yourself a Brazilian on TV.
Exactly, that might be the other.
You can't hate yourself more than that.
Do you have a relationship with anybody? I mean, are you a loner, unhappy person?
Me?
Yeah, I mean,
No,
gosh.
you guys seem so nice. I mean, that's why I'm here. I just thought I could connect with you ladies and maybe make some friends.
It makes a good movie. You have to go?
Yeah, you know, and we want you to connect more with us, and we want to talk about your wife and kids being in the movie, Judd. So more with Seth Rogen and Judd Apatow when we come back.
You're thrown by the wax.
Thrown by the wax.
Raunchy direction that it took on Seth. True?
Seth has always been a proponent to go edgier and dirtier, and he beat me down.
I did with my profanity. Yeah.
The genitalia jokes are all yours?
I don't say they're all mine. I mean, I don't want to get pigeonholed, but largely I would say it's. That's what I think is funny. I mean, what can I say? I mean, clearly you guys have a much more evolved sense of humor. Waxing yourselves on television. But I personally think that kind of thing is funny. Maybe you guys can't relate to that, but I like that.
We do.
But you say that, I was reading that, you say you're a conservative guy. What does that mean? But you hide behind dirty jokes, exactly. What does that mean?
I'm a conservative in the sense I have a family. And I'm nice to them.
You mean you're conventional?
Come on,
man.
It looks like I'm leaning on you in that picture, kind of.
Well, this is so wonderful. Judge, your wife
shot, if you want my opinion.
Weird, yeah.
This is, I love that you put your wife, Leslie Mann. She's a great actress. She was in 17 again, and she plays your wife. She in this movie, she plays Adam Sandler's love interest.
And your two children are in it.
Yes, the two kids are in it, Maud and Iris.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the question that I have is, you know, directing her, because there was a scene with her and Adam Sandler. It got real hot and heavy.
Yes.
How were you able to direct that with a neutral eye?
I don't know. I just said, get down, you know? Get it on.
I think it's gross. I don't know. It makes me way more uncomfortable than it makes him for some reason. I was like, that's your wife kissing a guy.
You enjoy them a little bit. It's a little bit of a turn on.
It's a fetish, you know?
Almost joined.
Yes, exactly. It was a weird day, but I liked it. I liked seeing my wife happy for the first time.
Yeah, exactly. He was taking a lot of notes. There was a lot of studying what Adam was doing. It's like, oh, tongue in the ear. That's good.
So after knowing that I was going to see the movie, which I did, I began to read the reviews.
Yes.
You got a wonderful review I just read in New Yorker magazine.
Yes, the most important magazine in the country for film criticism.
Okay.
Really?
We say that now because they liked our movie. Yeah.
So, equal time. So in Newsweek.
Yes, but that wasn't a review. That was just an article about how one person doesn't like me.
What he said was, and you're talking about your wife, he said...
It was a woman.
It was a woman.
Oh, it's a woman. Okay, she said your films are sexist and you are a misogynist, that you don't really like women.
Oh, gosh. Come on.
Judd.
Press up.
What do you guys think?
I love
Would we be on The View if we didn't like women?
Bill O'Reilly comes on the
Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. Where did he sit? Did he sit here? Because that's gross.
You obviously saw something in Seth early on, right? 16, didn't you guys work together in Freaks and Geeks?
Yes.
And so at that moment, you knew he was just going to amount to this amazing person, right?
That's not even him.
Exactly.
There he is.
Wow. Who wouldn't look at that guy and think megastar? That's
Now, you know, you've shown your backside on the big screen before. So.
We share that in common, so that's...
Now, would you ever do the full Monty in some of the movies?
Or would you ever get a bikini wax?
I would. If I did the full Monty, I would go with you to get a bikini wax and tape it. I would.
Would you then let us air it on The View?
I would. Mine would take 400 pulls, though, and you could...
But I mean the full Monty because you look good, because you've slimmed down. You look so good, Seth.
Thank you very much. Yeah. I like that.
I think Seth should come back for Bikini Day.
I will come back. When, August 8th, August 7th, August 6th? Bikini Day. I'm here, ladies. Let's do it.
Yeah, you know what?
But you know, you work together so often, and in the film, you love Adam Sandler. Do you feel that way about Judd?
No, I don't. I like Judd. It's awkward to sit here on television and profess my love for him. Yeah.
Well, you know what? We love you just as much as you love each other. You look good. You make us feel good. Come back anytime, especially in the 6th in a bikini. Thanks to Seth Rogen and Judd Apatow. Funny People opens in theaters tomorrow. Don't miss it. We'll be right back.